What's up? Where were you on 9/11? I was at the World Trade Center, and this is my story. Mind you, not an anti-terror expert or anything of that sort. I was just a bystander. So it was a day like this, 20 years ago. Whew, I'm old. And I was slated to normally work in Midtown. I was working in finance back then. But that particular day, they told me to go downtown, not to Mitch and Murray, but to Greco Financial to become investment advisor. I was like, all right, cool, it's cool, but I'm working. So I take the train, I get off in Bowling Green. For those that know Manhattan, so it's the very end, it's right by the Bowl. For those that don't know, it is very, very close to the World Trade Center. So I'm getting there, my friend is already there. He's like, dude, a plane hit the World Trade Center. And I said, what do you mean? I saw like a small plane over there, and I saw this gap, and it's huge, it's enormous. I said, what the hell is that? And then the second plane comes, boom. And I was like, all right, this is obviously, planned terrorism, we gotta get out. My friend said, okay, let's take the subway. I said, no, we're not gonna take the subway. God knows what's in the subway. It might be a bomb, Obviously I watched way too many movies. But anyway, we're walking, right? So walking, I get by the World Trade Center. So it's far apart, but seeing the smoke and the flames and whatever. Like, oh, look at all this furniture falling out. And I was like, oh no, those are people jumping to their death. So that was rather disturbing. So we keep on walking, and then we get into somewhere like West 4th, West 6th, I forget, somewhere there. And the first tower collapses, We didn't quite get covered in white, thankfully, like no asbestos, but it was close enough. And then, now, mind you, nobody knew what was going on. So there were no cell phone, whatever, net, there was no, everybody had the rumors that like aliens, more planes, Chinese, Russians, insert here. So keep on walking, and when I got into the 40s, there was a Circle City store, and they had TVs, and I saw that CNN or whatever, and it was like, yeah, more planes, and I was like, oh, there's nuclear war, the Pentagon's been hit, that's it, we're all done. Nevertheless, I kept on walking, and then I got into the 50s, and the interesting part was there was a very interesting display of humanity. So there was an older couple, mind you, this was before Uber, they didn't get a cab or whatever, and a bunch of young people who had a cab gave it to them. The rest of us, we kept walking on foot. It was very disciplined. It was not a stampede. It was, So I keep on walking. I go into the 60s and 70s and so on and so forth. Kind of like bedazzled. I don't know where I am. I can't reach anyone. I can't reach my mother. I can't reach my girlfriend. Nothing. And then to this day, it behooves me that when I hit the low 90s or maybe mid 90s, I bought T-shirts. I don't know why. Like the zombies come, I got better T-shirts. I don't know. Anyways. So I got that done, and then I got to the Harlem River, where it was military, and I was like, oh, this is a waste because terrorists, they don't invade, they just hit and run. But anyways, crossed that, I walked into the Bronx, and then I got a landline that I could call home. So, it was very, obviously stressful going to work and obviously in a war zone. The aftermath was very soothing in the sense that everybody was very friendly, which is rare for New York. People were comforting each other. There was Giuliani, Bush, Hillary. I drew at the ground zero. Of course, the long run, it effed everything up because they got us the Patriot Act, the imperial overstretch, the racism, they got Trump in office and so on and so forth, but that's a story of a different video. But yeah, this is, my 9/11, like the conspiracy theorists, just imagine how hard it would be to just have a birthday party, a secret for 4 days, and now you try making this into a 20-year thing with tens of thousands of people. Not likely. So everybody be careful out there, get vaccinated, Maik out.